guys that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. It's Morant with the drive.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Morant passes to Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
They get it back. Adams. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
High post try. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant drives in. Payne for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Russell in the corner. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Edwards from deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Here's Russell. The kick out to Towns. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. He feeds it to Jackson. Towns with the steal. Prince outside. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 3 from Morant. No good. Shot missing. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Edwards. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's the lob to Jackson. Brooks finds Jackson. Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Russell against Morant. A 3-ball. Morant with another miss.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Morant with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Bain. The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul.
Free throw good. Bain.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Prince outside. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good with the triple.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And they pick up 2.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Russell. Over Morant. No good from the wing. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Memphis?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in its small forward. Timberwolves trail by 3. Oh, here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Russell from long range. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Morant surveying the D. On the wing, Brooks. Morant against Russell. Here's Adams. Gobert with the block. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Lets it go from deep. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves trail. Edwards with the stuff.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Morant outside. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it.
And you know what, fellas? You've got to really, really admire somebody with the confidence to even try a pass like that.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Edwards dishes to Prince. Minnesota again turning it over.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant outside. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Takes a three. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Morant missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Jackson. Offensive rebound, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Brooks against Russell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Outside Edwards. Over Bain. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Minnesota with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Another steal. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
For 3, Edwards. That shot no good. And that does it for the first half of play. Memphis out in front as they wrap up the second quarter on a 12-4. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after
16.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Kicks it out to Prince. Picked away. It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
The kick out to Towns. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Russell. There's the triple. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Such a wide open look. Morant's got 15.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Edwards, that's good.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Payne for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. It's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. The 3 from Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. That one misses. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Bain. 6 points for him. Out to Morant from deep. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And this is what the D gets. Not boxing out Adams is a great way to get dunked on.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
For the finish, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Kicks it to Brooks. Morant with a wide open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter. The pass to Edwards. From the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Outside Jackson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Payne for three. Drills the three-pointer. Payne's got 9 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Payne finds Morant. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Bain. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Offensive rebound. Out to Russell. Pass to Towns. There's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
Free throw good. Bain.
At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Now Russell. For 3, Edwards. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Towns. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jackson with it. Towns with the steal. And so it's Memphis, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense up. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
Now here's Morant for 3. And Memphis with another turnover here. Russell looking around. Pass to Prince. Out to Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Jacks up a 3. Edwards can't hit. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the paint, deflects the pass. Towns against Jackson, and finished off by Gobert.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Morant kicks to Bain. Drives to the hoop. The feed to Adams. 8 away. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Russell dishes to Gobert. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Morant passes to Bain. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Russell inside, guarded by Morant. No one covered.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 8. Back to Russell. And there's the pass to Edwards. From deep three-point range, Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Morant, and Morant throws it down.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Outside, Towns. Fires for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Brooks. Gobert with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Towns wide open. Grizzlies with the rebound.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And a wide open look for Bain. Good, and a nice assist for Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And the defense has been disrupted, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Towns for 3. Brooks grabs the board.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
He kicks it to Jackson. Over Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks misses. Edwards against Bain. Edwards passes to Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. The 3 from Morant. He can't get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Towns for 3. Another miss by Towns. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Kicks to Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Outside Edwards. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. And it's Paul off the drive. Count it.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Outside Russell. Shoots over Paul. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Ayton misses the jumper from the wing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Crowder. Out to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And he lobs it up. The shot by Towns. No good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Edwards. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside Booker. Bridges outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bridges has got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Russell. Right side Edwards. Shoots over Booker. Edwards can't hit. Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. For 3, Bridges. The shot comes out. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pulls up on the wing. And Ayton pulls it down.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Russell, double team. And Edwards, here we go. The Suns clear it. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Bridges misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Towns. To stop the run. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Here's Ayton. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Paul finds Bridges. Crowder outside. Outside for Booker. Bridges outside. Fires it. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bridges has got 8.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
And
Please give a big round of applause for your son, USC.
great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Paul, 6 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. Prince grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Here's Paul after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Bridges, a screen on Russell. Paul for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Paul. Crowder with a screen. Fires the 3. That's good from Ayton. On the assist from Crowder. Ayton's gotten his second bucket.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Here's Russell. And he banks in the layup.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Launches a 3. That shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Over Paul. Pass to Prince. Edwards with it. 4-3. Now Towns. And there's the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Crowder. Back to Paul. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
It's good on the putback. Now just a 4-point Suns lead.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Crowder with it. Russell covering. Paul against Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Crowder, a screen on Edwards. Outside for Booker, who in the drought. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Down low. And Gobert with a block. And they get it back. Crowder outside from the arc. Crowder a screen on Russell. Here's Paul. On the break. Here's Towns. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns leading. To the right side. Paul finds Bridges. They set the pick. Driving inside. Tries again. Crowder outside. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Prince. Booker defending. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Bridges. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it ends so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Suns on top, up 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And here are the Suns now. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Really left him alone that time. And the Suns lead by 5.
Well, Booker's looking for any shot. Those corner threes have to look pretty easy to him.
Pass to Towns. There's the triple. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. For the lead. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Booker on the take. And Booker throws it down.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Russell against Paul. To the left wing. Now here's Towns. 5 points in the game. Three-pointer, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Jay Crowder moving it to the open man. DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
The shot by Russell, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Three-pointer. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Bridges. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 13. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Russell up top. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Towns can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And here's Payne outside. Outside Craig. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Let's go with a three. The shot by Payne, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From deep. Edwards can't hit.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And then Russell with the dunk.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Here's Shaman. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Payne, pass to Craig. 5 to shoot. Stolen. Oh, got a piece of it. Craig with a steal. It's Johnson with a drive. Pass to Shaman. The three. Rebound Minnesota. Russell's got 4 rebounds now. Craig with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And here's Payne outside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Russell from outside. Now here's Towns. 4 seconds left. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter from deep. And that's not going to go. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
That one drops. He ties it up.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside Booker. Ayton with a screen. Right wing. The 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Suns lead by 3.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Now here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Russell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, not the biggest guy on the floor, but still big for a guard and a lefty. It's a nice soft touch from D'Lo.
Ball against Russell. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Gobert against Ayton. That shot off. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Towns. Stolen by Booker. Bridges outside. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Russell up top. He's guarded by Paul. Good on the bucket. Russell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Towns passes to Russell. Fires at the elbow. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, D'Angelo Russell not scared of the big moment.
Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges passes to Paul. And he was crowded from the arc. Edwards pulls it in.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Now here's Edwards. The rebound by Bridges. Outside Paul. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Paul passes to Bridges. Booker with it. Pass to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Now Russell. Gobert with a screen on Paul. The kick out to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly and knocks down the 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 5. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, "We're lax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back." Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
Thanks for that, Allie. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Bridges, a screen on Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And a big moment here for Bridges. A chance for him to step up and see if he can come through.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Russell against Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Russell. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 3. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And a big mental mistake as they called timeout when they had none remaining. And they'll pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
A total lack of awareness there. Didn't seem to know they were out of timeouts. You don't expect to see that at this level.
Grant, he just completely lost his concentration, I think. Should have been paying better attention at that moment. Missed it. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And this was...
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
Breakdown by the defense there. Jackson, a solid mid-range shooter. You like to push him out further.
Jackson against Russell. Towns for three. Rebound by the Clippers. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Prince kicks to Russell. From past the arc. And that one is off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Jackson. Out to Morris. Here's George. Fires high post. Misses off the right iron.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Russell passes to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. From deep. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Russell dishes to Towns. No good on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's George. Back to Zubac. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Zubac with the screen for George. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
John Wall's checked in for the Clippers. 4 on the clock. And George kicks to Leonard. The tray. And the Clippers miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Russell against George. Pass to Towns. For 3, Edwards. They get it again. Gobert can't hit. Clippers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. George. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now Wall. The pass to Leonard for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
The shot by George, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
As you've seen, they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard inside, guarded by Prince. They get it back. Outside for George. Here's Leonard. That one a little long. And Minnesota has possession. And they recover it. And George now top of the key. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Russell. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
And it's George finishing it off.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Edwards, that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Wall fires from deep. The rebound by Prince.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Oh, Morris in position. Towns with the steal. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And here's Wall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it out to Leonard. Outside, George. Pass to Morris. Takes the three. The shot, no good. He gets it up. That shot off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timber. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Morris, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Russell passes to Towns. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Inside and stolen by Prince. Towns against Wall. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
It's stolen by Edwards. Prince outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. From about 16, misses off the left iron.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now here's Leonard. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Tries to save it, and they'll get another chance. Outside for George. Pass to Morris. Takes a 3. 5 on the clock. From downtown. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Now here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The 3 from Morris. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside, Towns. Outside, Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. A floater. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now, here's George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 5.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves leading by 6. Edwards dishes to Towns over George. And it's Towns missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Wall in the corner. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Prince finds Towns, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. George with the ball. He's got 5. Leonard with no one around. The kick out to Wall, and stolen by Prince. And it's Russell missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Wall passes to Morris. George up top, guarded by Prince. And it's George missing. Minnesota leading by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Gobert.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Here's Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Trying to get something going. Now Zubac. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a thank you, David, and we'll be back for the
Timberwolves, 17.
If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Towns. And they double up Russell. Back to Towns. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Zubac, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And both free throws good for Zubac. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. Somehow misses the two-handed jam.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
The baseline J. And finished off by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Wall. No points in the game yet for him. The shot by George, no good. Now here's Towns, looking to end his cold spell. Stolen by George. Wall dishes to Leonard. Russell with it. He's picked up by Wall. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A three from Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota leading by 9. And it's Russell in the corner. Outside Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And this is Edwards' game. And when he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Wall kicks to George. A 3 from Leonard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got 6.
The three-point numbers for Kawhi Leonard, they show this man is elite from deep.
Russell passes to Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
Shooting for Minnesota.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Clippers trail by 9.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Outside Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wall's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Over in the corner, Edwards. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Zubac. Nails the baby hook. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Bobbed up there for Edwards. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. He rifled that one in from distance. 8 points for him.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now the dish to Leonard. Kicks to Morris. Back to Leonard for the tie. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And here's Edwards. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Wall. Outside Leonard. And stolen by Prince. Here's Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. But Timberwolves on top, up 5. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for Minnesota. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. The kick out to Towns. Here's Edwards. Prince outside. Timberwolves passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Towns, the pass to Prince. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game.
At times, Wall can be so explosive here, playing downhill, and then just sails over the defense for the dunk.
Towns against Morris. Back to Russell. Passes it to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Odd pass to George, and George with the stuff.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
Russell kicks to Towns. Out to Russell. To the inside. Leonard with the steal. Edwards against George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Minnesota basketball.
Here's Edwards. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half. The Clippers trail. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Wall taking his time here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wall's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Russell. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Back to Russell.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he banks in the layup. Russell's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
Yeah, the leadership skills on display there. Getting it done when it matters most. D'Angelo Russell.
Wall finds Leonard. Morris against Towns. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert pulls it in.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and failed to connect.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Wall dishes to George. It's stolen by Edwards. Now Russell. And it's Towns missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
And here's George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Leonard. Clock at 6. And George kicks to Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
It's stolen by Morris. It's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
Leonard with the ball. Outside, George. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. First.
Richard. Both great passing squads. Two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Towns finds Edwards. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. From deep, Morant. And it's Morant again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Russell. Now here's Towns. Three-pointer. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Adams a screen. And here's Morant outside. Gets the trifecta.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. There's the three. Kicks it out to Jackson. From downtown. They get it back. Takes a three. Right side Morant. Count that bucket. Morant's got 5 points.
This is the productive play Morant delivers, and the team works hard to facilitate them for him.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Prince. Back to Towns. Shoots over Jackson. No good. A bit long that time. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Towns gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Releases. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. The drive by Morant. Jackson for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Edwards finds Russell. From deep three-point range. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Great open look there. Morant's got 8 points.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Edwards can't hit. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 13-4 run. And about Brooks becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
The shot by Towns, no good. Memphis leading. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It's been all about Ja tonight. He can score in so many different ways.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Edwards outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. Fades back. Misses off the right iron.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And so it's Memphis closing out this quarter with a 7. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career. When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Now here's Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And here's Edwards outside with the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Morant finds Bane. Here he goes. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
The 3 from Bane. And again, Memphis no good. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Outside Morant. Fires from deep. Can't get it to drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Steps back. Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. Launches it. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
From deep, Morant. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Takes it inside, and the shot goes in.
The speed of Russell on full display. Love watching him turn on the jets and get to the cup.
Brooks outside. Outside Bane. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half of basketball. He was all alone on that one. He's got 6.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. The shot no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And he's going for the oop here. Outside Russell. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Gobert. Pass to Prince. Here's Towns. Lets it go from deep. Outside Russell from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Morant finds Jackson. To the inside. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Always a good idea to throw it up to Adams and let him stuff it.
Russell against Morant. To the left side wing. Pass to Edwards. Here's Russell. Cans it from the wing. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Now Morant. He's got 18. That one from long range. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
Edwards can't hit.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Now here's Morant. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. And stolen by Bane. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Here's Morant with the drive, and Gobert with a block. Adams, the pass to Bane. Second chance shot. That one's wide left.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Edwards. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Edwards. The putback. It's good on the putback. Gobert's got 8.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Brooks from outside. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Morant, the pass to Bane. From behind the arc. They get it again. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. And here's Edwards outside. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Morant, and no good. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
And stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the middle. Towns down low. Jackson on him. Russell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson left side. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Morant. He's got 24. That one is off.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Out to the wing. Towns finds Russell. Edwards with it. The 3 is up. Great D that time from Bane. He got it up. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 17. And fourth quarter basket. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And there it is for him. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Towns for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Edwards fires from way outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Memphis in total control. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berrys, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And there's Towns on the assist by Russell.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
And here's Morant outside. Jackson, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jackson's got 10 points in just the second half.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Towns passes to Russell. From the wing, Towns can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Adams. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Inside. Tipped. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. He goes up. And the dunk by Jackson.
Not many big men have Jackson's mobility. If he makes a defensive play and has the open court in front of him, you better watch out.
And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. From deep, Morant. And they get it back.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Up and over Russell. Morant, no good. Minnesota has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Prince. From the top of the key, and that one's good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
From deep, Bane. Russell with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Outside Morant. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Bane finds Brooks. This one for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Prince. Towns for 3. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Towns kicks to Russell. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Hall finds Booker. Shoots the 3 and stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Booker. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Towns. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Out to Edwards. Shoots it. Edwards with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now Russell, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Let's go. Edwards with another miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Booker. Bridges sets the screen for Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Edwards from deep three-point territory. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
With 3, Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Wide open shot is on the money.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Bridges sets the screen for Paul. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now Booker, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. The 19-foot shot. They get it again. Here's Booker out left to the wing. Ayton, the pass to Booker. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. The drive by Russell. Prince wide open. No good with the triple. The Suns have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Ball passes to Bridges. three. And it's Russell with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Knocks it loose. Paul with the steal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Russell kicks to Towns. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
The Timberwolves have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
It's stolen by Edwards. Beyond the arc. Knocked away. Now here's Booker. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Booker, and he converts the layup.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Edwards inside, defended by Booker. Left side, Towns. Clock at 6. Shot from free throw range. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
It's stolen by Edwards. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the dunk by Towns. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Shot clock at 5. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Paul with the buckets.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker.
Outside, Towns. Russell kicks to Towns. Booker with it. Picked up by Edwards. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. That's a 2 from Towns. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Paul. From deep. And here's Booker from the arc. The shot comes out. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well,
and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Edwards taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, everyone, give a big hand to your first Avenue Breaker.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Crowder with it. He's picked up by Russell. 2 points. That one goes. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And Ayton throws it down.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Outside, time. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Prince against Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Booker. Booker is screen on Russell. On the wing, Booker. And stolen by Prince. Outside, Edwards. From the baseline. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Timberwolves.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Prince outside. Towns finds Edwards. Here's the 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Paul is screen on Edwards. Booker the pass to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Bridges with 4 seconds on the clock. Misses at the rim. And no good. Tie game in Minnesota.
17. The Suns. 17.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Payne dishes to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Saric trying to break free. Shot by Johnson, no good. Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. covered by Lee. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Count that one. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
There's the pass to Johnson on the wing lead. Johnson sets the screen for Lee from past the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And stolen by Prince. Russell left side. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Russell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
All right, fans, let me hear you give it up for your
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Timeout, timeout. Phoenix timeout. It's time to buy off some T-shirts. Fans, give a round of applause for your Timberwolves dancers.
Booker outside. Passes to Paul. And stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
Paul passes to Booker. Off the run. And the layup is good. Booker's got 6.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Russell looking around. And too long on the shot. Suns trail by 7. Bridges passes to Paul. Here's Booker. The shot will not fall. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Pass to Prince. Russell against Paul. Russell kicks to Prince. A kick out to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Bridges inside. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota leading by 7.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Paul outside. Bridges, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. 6 points for him.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Outside Edwards. Russell against Paul. Crafty move. Puts the move on. And the rejection by Ayton. Paul right side. And Crowder brings it in.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Outside, Towns. Timberwolves keep it alive. Gobert the pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Trying to end the drought. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 11 points.
Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Here's Bridges. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside Edwards. Out to Russell. Now Towns. Here's Edwards. They get it back.
Now, smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to...
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. Towns finds Gobert. Offline with his 3. The Suns trailing. A drive by Booker. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the and one.
The Timberwolves shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Outside Edwards. Goes up on the wing. Edwards with another miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
No good from Booker. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Booker. Towns. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bridges with it. Now defended by Gobert. Ayton wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. It's Edwards on the wing. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Over Ayton. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Booker the pass to Crowder. It's stolen by Gobert. Bridges against Prince. To the paint. Gobert dishes to Prince. And he makes good on the layup. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside, Russell passes it to Gobert. Russell against Paul. Kicks it out to Prince. Clock at 4. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Kicks it out to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The feed now to Ayton. He gets that one. And the Suns lead by 1.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, youngster.
Russell passes to Prince. Towns against Crowder. Back to Russell. Over Paul. Kept to wide. Here's Gobert. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Bridges, right side. Kicks it out to Paul. Lock at 6. Bridges a screen on Russell. Here's Paul, and the rejection by Towns. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Towns with the steal, and there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. It's his 3rd foul of the game. Minnesota shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Edwards against Booker. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Here's Ayton. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Tries yet again. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A solid free throw shooter. Let's see if Ayton can capitalize at the line. This game is close.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And taken away by Paul. On the wing, Booker fires the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Ball against Russell. Out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those reads.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A narrow...
So the Clippers win the tip. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Leonard for three. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Towns for three. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Puts it up from the high post. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Jackson against Russell. George outside. Morris on the wing for three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Towns passes to Edwards. Over Morris. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And the basket is good.
Athletic play by Leonard in the paint, not letting anything hold him back from his shot.
Here's Prince with the tip. It's good on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
George with it. Over Edwards. George's shot is off.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And they're running. Pass to Jackson. The three is up. He buries it from 3.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Outside Edwards. Uncovered. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Morris can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The Clippers trail. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those 2 together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
George outside, takes the 3. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Prince. Here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
To the wing on the left. From deep. Towns can't get it to go. Towns has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Jackson with it. Russell covering. Jackson, the pass to George. From deep 3-point range. Pass to Zubac. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Prince. Prince. Tip back in for 2.
You know, one of the things the team has confidence with Prince in is finishing on the break.
35 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now here's Leonard. Morris with it. 5 on the clock. George for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards into the lane. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The team... If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard of the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Here's Morris. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's George on the wing. From the high post. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Here's Prince. Leonard defending. The shot by Towns, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Russell. Good on the shot. Russell's got his first basket.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court, finishes the job there.
Leonard outside. Zubac, screen. Kicks it out to Jackson. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer, one of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
B.A., I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level when it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
George outside. From the stripe. Leonard on the wing. Drives to the hoop, and he gets that one. Leonard's got 6.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
And here's Edwards outside. Pass to Towns. To the paint. Here's Russell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the jam by George.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. He has 6.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Pass to Morris. Now Leonard. Wing shot on the way. That's good on the jumper. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
And Leonard is comfortable shouldering the offense. He knows this team looks to him to score.
Here's Towns. Tries again. Gobert. The 3 ball. The shot off that time, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard finds Jackson. Back to Leonard. From 15 feet away, Prince grabs the miss. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to George. From outside the arc. His 6th miss of the game. Just 2 for 8 now. Here's Edwards. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The Clippers, 18.
Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Jackson down low, guarded by Russell. Zubac's shot is off. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Well, the Clippers shooting just 33% so far in this game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Proving right there he's a team player who wants to get his guys involved. I like seeing George make those passes.
Pass to Towns. Gobert inside. Zubac's there. Here's Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. It's Edwards on the wing. Rebound by the Clippers. George outside. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. George has got 6 points.
There's not much a defender can do when George decides to go up with the pull-up. I mean, you got to respect both his shooting and his driving ability because of his speed on the dribble.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grinch.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Edwards for 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's George. That doesn't go either for George. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Tries to break his ice. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. George. And too long on the shot. Well, the Timberwolves shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Here's Edwards. Paul George pulls it in.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Russell. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. He has 7.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Leonard on the wing. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter here. Rebound Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Over Morris. The shot by Towns, no good. The Clippers trail. To the middle. The kick out to Morris. To the inside. Jackson outside. From deep. Unable to get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell from outside. Buries it from 3. Russell's got 10.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
George outside. The baseline Jay drained it for 2 points.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. With the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Tell you what, you don't expect the center to attack off the bounce like this. I mean, Towns caught the defense off guard.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 36% on the third. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Leonard passes to George. He takes it in, unloads from 13. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Clippers shooting just 35% from the floor. And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Jackson against Russell. Down low. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Morris.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Shot by Leonard, no good. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Russell, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Morris, right side. And again, no good by the Clippers. So it's Minnesota now. They're leading by 8 to the inside. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Towns passes to Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's Prince. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
George against Edwards. Pulls up, high post. And there's Leonard on the assist by George.
Resourceful play by Leonard, finding himself a look for mid-range and sinking it.
Here's Russell. Here he goes. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, PA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Back to Jackson. Lets it fly. Bullseye!
Reggie Jackson.
Here's Russell. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Lobs it up. Deflected.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Second team foul.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
Russell to pass to Edwards. 1:52 left in the fourth.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Russell against Jackson. Back to Prince. Pass to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. It's tipped. And again with the rebound. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
The Clippers running out of time. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Up top, George. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Leonard. From 11 feet away, and the jumper is good.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when the time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Now Russell. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And here's Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. George for 3.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
And so it's Minnesota with the double.